So I want to talk to you guys. I think going forward, I'm ready to live my truth.
Should have been a clue that anyone that inspires that level of crazy probably shouldn't have gotten out of the dating phase.
Y'all, so it looks like
so
the
I wanna talk to you
Gabrielle
guys.
union versus Dwayne Wade
I think
situation
going
is getting
forward,
even
I'm
more
ready
chaotic
to
because Dwayne
live my
Wade is
truth.
turning the tables and
Should
spilling
have been
some
a clue
piping hot
that
tea
anyone
of
that
his own
inspires
on Gabrielle, and
that
we've all
level
been
of
hearing
crazy,
rumors of Gabrielle exposing Dwayne
probably
Wade's
shouldn't have
secrets,
gotten
like
out
his
of
alleged
dating phase.
secret gay
Y'all,
life
so it
and
looks
multiple
like the
affairs.
Gabrielle union
Right,
versus
well, now
Dwayne
Dwayne's
Wade
clapping
situation
back,
is
and he's
getting
revealing
even
some
more
crazy stuff
chaotic
about
because
Gabrielle. He's
Dwayne
claiming
Wade
that
is
she
turning
was
the
not only
tables
just
and
mean to
spilling
him,
some piping
but
hot tea of
allegedly
his own on
aggressive
Gabrielle. Now, we've all
towards
been
him
hearing
during their
rumors of
marriage, and that's
Gabrielle
not the
exposing
only shocker
Dwayne
he's got in
Wade's
store,
secrets,
because
like
did you
his
just hint
alleged
that
secret
Gabrielle might be
gay
into
life
women
and multiple
herself?
affairs,
Listen, this
right?
drama
Well,
is
now
giving some
Dwayne's clapping
insanity,
back
so
and
we've
he's
got to break
revealing
it on
some
down.
crazy stuff.
Divorce, it's a matter of public record, and it had like maybe 24 hours before someone found it at the courthouse, and it was a news item. Incredibly painful and difficult when it's a public thing.
About
Okay,
Gabrielle.
so
He's
let's get
claiming
into
that
this
she was
juicy
not
tea
only
of the
just
drums.
mean
So
to
Dwayne
him, but
Wade is
allegedly
finally opening up
aggressive
about
towards him
Gabrielle's
during their
embarrassing
marriage.
revelations.
And that's not the
And it
only
turns out that
shocker
he's
he's
got
got
some
in store, because
accusations
did
of
he
his
just
own.
hint that
He's
Gabrielle
pointing
might be
fingers
into
back at
women
Gabrielle,
herself?
calling her the villain in
Listen,
their
this
marriage
drama
and
is
accusing her
giving
of
some
being
insanity, so we've
abusive
got to
towards
break
him.
it
Can you
on
all
down.
believe that the
Divorce,
stories
it's
he's
a
sharing
matter
are
of public
seriously
record, and
mind-blowing?
had, like, maybe
And it
24
does just
hours
go to
before
show that not
someone
every
found it at
relationship
the
on social
courthouse,
media
and it
is
was a
sunshine
news
and
item.
rainbows now.
Incredibly painful and difficult.
You've been
when
living
it's
under a
public
rock.
thing.
Let me catch
Okay,
you
so
up
let's
on the
get into
latest
this
gossip.
juicy
Now,
tea
last
of a
week we
drama.
learned that
So
Gabrielle
Dwayne Wade
Union
is
and
finally
Dwayne
opening
Wade's
up about
marriage was on the
Gabrielle's
rocks.
embarrassing
Allegedly,
revelations,
things got
and it
so
turns
bad
out that he's got some
Gabrielle was even
accusations of
consulting
his own.
divorce
He's
attorneys
pointing
trying to
fingers back
figure
at
out if they should
Gabrielle,
patch
calling
things
her
up
the
or
villain in their
call
marriage
it
and
quits
accusing
now.
her of
Who
being
would have
abusive
thought that
towards
this
him.
perfect,
Can y'all believe
picturesque
that?
couple had
The
such
stories
drama
he's sharing
behind the
are
scenes?
seriously
Well,
mind-blowing, and
according
it
to
does
Gabrielle,
just
the
go
major
to show
reason
that
for
not
their
every
issues was the
relationship
fact
on
that Dwayne
social
could
media is
keep it in
sunshine
his
and
pants and
rainbows.
kept slinging
Now, in
it
case
around
you've been living
Hollywood.
under
Just
a
for
rock, let
anybody
me
who
catch
wanted to
you up
bite
on the
now, as
latest
bad as it
gossip.
sounds,
Now,
and cheating
last
on
week,
her.
we
It's
learned that
nothing new because
Gabrielle
he's been
Union and
doing that
Dwayne
for his
Wade's
entire
marriage was on the
relationship
rocks.
right from when
Allegedly,
they
things
started
got so
dating.
bad that
But one of the
Gabrielle was
numerous
even
side
consulting
pieces
divorce
spilled that
attorneys, trying to
T
figure
back
out
then
if they
saying,
should
I
patch
too
things
had
up
my
or call it
situation with
quits.
Dwayne.
Now,
Can't
who would
lie,
have thought
he's
that this
great in bed.
perfect,
But I
picturesque
definitely would not
couple
take him
had such
seriously the way
drama behind
Gabrielle
the
does. He
scenes?
sleeps
Well,
with
according
and
to
flies bees
Gabrielle,
out
the
all the
major
time
reason
now.
for their issues was
They
the
like
fact
to
that
act like they
Dwayne
are
couldn't keep
Michelle
it in
and
his
Bart,
pants
when
and
in
kept slinging
reality,
it
they are
around
not what they
Hollywood,
seem.
just
She
for
continued
anybody
every
who
time
wanted a
some type of
bite.
gossip
Now, as
comes
bad
out.
as it
They have
sounds,
to
him
make an
cheating on
appearance
her
to
is
show the
nothing
media
new,
how
because
real
he's
they
been
are.
doing that for his
He's
entire
involved with many
relationship,
girls,
right
and
from
that's
when
to
they
say the
started
least,
dating.
and
One of the
everyone that
numerous
deals
side
with
pieces
him
spilled
knows
the
this.
tea
Either
back
Gabrielle
then,
knows
saying,
this and
I
doesn't
too
care,
had
or
my
she's playing
situation with
dumb,
Dwayne.
which I
Can't lie,
find hard
he's
to believe.
great
Well,
in
it turns
bed,
out
but I
that
definitely
Dwayne
would not
Wade's
take him
romantic
seriously the way
escapades weren't limited
Gabrielle
to just
does.
women.
He sleeps with
He
and
allegedly
flies
had his
bees
share
out
of
all the
encounters
time.
with the
They
men's as
like
tool.
to act like they
Now
are
let me
Michelle
spill
and
the tea.
Barack,
Dwayne
when
Wade
in
didn't
reality, they
discriminate
are
when it
not
came
what
to
they
who
seem.
caught his
She
attention.
continued,
And he
every
was just
time
as
some
open
type
to
of
men as he
gossip
was to
comes
women.
out, they have
Allegedly
to make
now
an
these
appearance to
whispers
show
about
the
Dwayne
media how
Wade's secret
real they
encounters
are.
with
He's
men
involved
have
with
been
many girls,
floating
and
around
that's
for
to
a
say the
good long
least.
time.
And everyone
And the
that
rumors
deals
have
with
only
him
grown
knows this.
stronger over
Either
the
Gabrielle
years. But
knows
truth
this
be
and
told,
doesn't
not many
care, or
people
she's
pay
playing
PA
dumb,
attention.
which
I
I
mean, he's
find
been
hard
married
to
to 2
believe.
women,
Well, it turns
and
out
he
that
even had a
Dwayne Wade's
child
romantic
with another
escapades
woman,
weren't
so
limited
that
to
should
just
count for
women.
something
He
right well.
allegedly
It
had
appears
his
that
share
some
of
people now
encounters with
believe
the
he used these
men's
relationships
too.
with
Now
women
let me
as a
spill the
cover to
tea.
protect his
Dwayne
real
Wade
sexuality,
didn't
fearing
discriminate when it
that his
came to
secret
who
would be
caught his
exposed.
attention.
I mean,
He was
how
just
many
as
openly
open
gay
to
men
men
do
as
you
he
know at
was
the
to
top of the
women,
NBA?
allegedly. Now these
Not many
whispers
right,
about
okay, so
Dwayne
let's
Wade's
circle
secret
back to the
encounters
Grape
with
Baby
men have
situation.
been
Some
floating
folks think
around
the
for a
reason
good
Dwayne had
long
a
time,
child
and the
shortly
rumors
after
have
the
only
breakup
grown
was to
stronger
try and
over
win
the
and
years.
Gabrielle
But
back,
truth be told, not many
it
people
sounds
paid
crazy.
attention. I mean,
Right,
he's been married to
but
2
using a
women, and
baby
he
to
even had a
convince
child with
someone to
another
come
woman.
back,
So
but
that should
listen,
count for
hear me out so I
something,
can break
right?
it
Well,
down
it
for
appears
you
that
all
some people
and make
now
it make
believe he
sense.
used
It
these
turns out that
relationships
the
with
reason
women as
Gabrielle
a
and Dwayne
cover
Wade
to
called
protect
it
his
quits in the
real
first place was
sexuality,
because
fearing that
Gabrielle
his
had
secret
some
would be
strong
exposed.
suspicions
I
that
mean,
Dwayne
how many
was
openly
keeping
gay men do you
secrets
know at
about
the
his
top of the
sexuality.
NBA?
She was
Not
just not
many,
having it
right?
anymore, so
Okay,
Dwayne
so
got
let's circle
together with
back
his
to the
longtime
break baby
girlfriend, a J. Matt
situation.
Toyer,
Some folks think
and
the
within a
reason
few
Dwayne
months,
had a
she was
child shortly
expecting a
after the
little baby
breakup was to
shock
try
come
and
right.
win
But he
Gabrielle back. I know it sounds crazy,
Gabrielle
but using a
decided to
baby
take
to
Dwayne
convince
back
someone
not
to
long
come
after the
back.
baby
But listen,
news
hear me
dropped.
out so I can
And it
break it
didn't
down
quite
for
add
y'all
up
and
why
make
she
it
would
make
just do
sense.
that
It
so
turns
quickly
out that
after
the
baby
reason
bombshell.
Gabrielle and
But the
Dwayne
logic
Wade
wasn't
called it
giving
quits in
logic,
the
but according
first
to the
place was because
insiders, Dwayne
Gabrielle had some
strategically had the
strong
baby to
suspicions that Dwayne was keeping
Gabrielle,
secrets about his
that her
sexuality.
suspicions were
She was just
unfounded.
not
And
having it
once she had
anymore.
what
So
she believed
Dwayne
was
got
the proof,
together
she
with
took
his
him right on
longtime
back.
girlfriend,
She
AJ
also spoke
Matoyer,
about the
and within a
Hearn
few
interview where
months,
she
she was
said it should go
expecting a
without
little
saying.
baby. Shocking,
Ying,
right?
that we
But
were
here's the
not in a good
head
place at the
scratcher.
time when the
Gabrielle
child was
decided to
conceived.
take
But
Dwayne
we were
back
doing
not
much
long
better
after the
when he
baby
finally
news
told me
dropped.
about
And
the
it didn't quite
pregnancy
add
to say
up.
I was
Why she would just
devastated
do
is to
that so
pick a word
quickly
on a
after the
low
baby
shelf for
bombshell.
convenience.
But the logic
There are
wasn't getting
people, strangers
logic.
I will
But
never
according
meet
to the
who have been
insiders,
upset that
Dwayne
have not
strategically had
previously
the
talked
baby
about
to
that
convince
trauma.
Gabrielle
And
that
even
her
after untold
suspicions were
amounts of
unfounded.
therapy, I'm
And
not
once
sure I
she
have
had
them
what she
now.
believed
Now,
was
this
the proof,
explains why
she
she
took him
never
right
seemed
on
to
back.
acknowledge
She also
Dwayne's
spoke
other
about the
son,
hurt in the
Xavier,
interview
and
where she said it
preferred
should go
to
without
act like he
saying
just
that we were
didn't
not in a
exist.
good
But have you
place
all
at
ever
the time when
wondered
the
why
child was
Dwayne is the best
conceived. But
dad
we
to
were
his
doing
3
much
kids,
better
but
when he
Xavier
finally
hardly gets to
told me
see
about
him
the
outside of a
pregnancy. To
TV
say
or
I was
Instagram.
devastated
That's
is to
because
pick a
allegedly
word on a
Xavier
low
didn't
shelf
fit
for
the picture-perfect
convenience.
family
There
that
are
Gabrielle and
people,
Dee were aiming
strangers
for,
I will
but
never meet, who
wait,
have been
there's
upset that I have
definitely more
not
aside
previously
from all the
talked
drama
about that
surrounding
trauma.
Dwayne's
And even after
sexuality. There were
untold
plenty of
amounts
other
of
wild
therapy,
things
I'm
going
not
on in
sure
their
I have
marriage,
the
like
nail.
how they
Now,
split
this
their bills
explains
right
why
down
she
the middle,
never seemed to
50/50.
acknowledge Dwayne's other son,
And Gabrielle
Xavier, and
spilled the
preferred
tea
to
about
act like
that
he
in an
just didn't
interview. You think
exist.
of a
But have y'all ever
superstar
wondered why
envy, a
Dwayne
player
is the
like
best
Dwayne
dad
Wade
to
might
his
split
3
the
kids,
bills
but
differently,
Xavier
right?
hardly
But no,
gets to see
they've
him
been
outside
keeping
of
it
a TV or
50/50
Instagram?
equal.
That's because of
Weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts this, there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work, you better work, you better work.
allegedly,
Well, why?
Xavier didn't fit the
Yo, why is there
picture-perfect
still
family
more
that
Dwayne
Gabrielle and
spilled some
Dwayne
more
were
juicy
aiming
details?
for.
That
But
interview
wait,
turns out it
there's
was
definitely
Gabrielle
more.
who pushed
Aside
for
from
this
all the
equal
drama surrounding
division, all
Dwayne's
because of
sexuality,
something
there were
Dwayne said
plenty of
during a
other
heated
wild
argument
things
that
going
left her
on in their
feeling
marriage.
seriously
Like how they
uncomfortable.
split
We
the
decided together because I think I said one time when we was in Miami, I said something about it being my house that I paid for. My wife looked at me, she was like, you will never say that to me again when it's something that we share. And so my wife was like, that when we moved to LA, I got half on it. You will never say my house again.
their
Now
bills right
fans
down the
couldn't
middle,
help but see
50-50.
Dwayne as
And
the bad
Gabrielle
guy in
spilled
this
the tea
saga,
about that in an
especially
interview.
when they
You
learned
think
that
a
he let
superstar
Gabrielle
NBA
split the
player like
bills
Dwayne
equally despite
Wade
his
might
much
foot
higher
the bills
income.
differently,
It left
right?
people
But
wondering
no,
why
they've
he
been
didn't
keeping
just
it
contribute
50-50
more when he
equal.
clearly
It's
had
weird
the
to say I'm
means.
head
Now
of
this whole
household 'cause
financial aspect
in
had
this household, we split
folks
everything
taking
50-50.
Gabrielle's side and
But in the
rallying
other
behind her
households
when the
that
marriage
each of
started
us
to
have to
unravel. But
support,
hold on to your butts,
it
cuz
puts
the Wayne
this,
Wade side of the
there's
story
always this
is
like
giving us some major
gorilla on your
plot
back
twisted appears.
that it is like, you
Might
better
have
work,
had us
you
all
better work,
fooled with
you
her
better
S
work.
story because
But
based
y'all,
on
why
Dwayne's
is there still
latest
more?
revelations,
Dwayne
it
spilled
looks
some
like
more
he's the
juicy
victim
details
here,
in an
not the
interview.
villain that we
Turns out it
initially
was
thought. Now,
Gabrielle
before we
who
get
pushed
into
for
that
this
mystic
equal
drama,
division,
can we
all
please
because
talk
of
about the
something
fact that
Dwayne
Gabrielle
said during a
sometimes made
heated
some weird
argument that left her
statements
feeling
that made
seriously
it come across
uncomfortable.
like she
We
didn't
decided
really respect
together
Dwayne, like
because
the
I
time
think I
she
said
said the
one
biggest
time when we was in
difference
Miami,
between
I said
this and
something
the
about it
last
being my
marriage
house
will be in at my
that I paid
insistence.
for.
When you have your
My
own
wife
stuff,
looked at me, she was like, you will
you
never
don't
say
need
that
to
to
worry
me
about
again when
anyone
it's something
else's
that we
stuff,
share.
so everyone should
And
just
so
go into
my
a
wife was like,
relationship
that
knowing I'm
when we
here
moved
for
to
you.
LA,
And you're here
I got
for
half
me,
on
and
it.
the
You will never
reality
say
is
my
I've
house
never seen
again.
Dwayne balance
Now,
a
fans
checkbook.
couldn't help but
So I
see
got to protect
Dwayne
my
as the
stuff.
bad guy
It's
in
the
this
way of the
saga,
future. Now
especially
I
when
know
they
that
learned that
prenups
he
are
let Gabrielle
generally
split
a
the bills
smart
equally,
idea,
despite
but
his
the way
much
she was
higher
talking about
income.
Dwayne
It left
kind of
people
suggested
wondering
that
why
she
he
didn't
didn't just
respect him
contribute
all that
more when
much.
he
But we're
clearly
not
had the
done with these
means.
gay
Now, this
rumors,
whole
because
financial
remember when
aspect
Jaguar
had folks
Rice
taking
spilled
Gabrielle's
some
side and
piping
rallying
hot
behind
tea
her when
about
the marriage
Dwayne
started
being
to
on the down low,
unravel. But hold
regularly
on to your
throwing some
butts,
wild
because
gay
Dwayne
pool
Wade's
parties
side
at
of the
his house.
story is giving